Hajime!
Is being an elite pole vaulter easy and fun?
Did anyone say it was easy?
Nobody.
No way.
It's not easy, but it's really fun.
Right.
At times.
At times.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how you define elite.
I would not say easy, but it's definitely fun. It's so much fun.
It's definitely fun. It's not easy.
You know, it's tough, but at the same time it is. It's a ton of fun and it's rewarding. It's
Fun, yes. Easy, sometimes. Not a lot.
Being an elite pole vaulter is easy and fun. Yes.
Sweet.
Like the steps are laid out, you know, it's people have gone the distance before you. You can develop some sort of training regimen, and you know, it's simple, but it's not easy at all.
I train, unlike you, I train by myself every day. I jump by myself. I'm the only one on the runway, and I'm the only one in the building when I'm jumping. I train by myself, and that's difficult, and it's not easy.
Let's see. You can turn it into being easy. It's easy to be happy after clearing a bar. It's easy to... Okay, there's not a whole lot of easy things.
Becoming an elite pole vaulter is a process and a journey at the same time, and it just kind of, if you can find the right motivation going through and the right people, it just kind of rides itself into manifestation. And then here you are, and you're able to do great things, and you think they were all of a sudden, unless you look back the last 10 years and realize, okay, that was a long 100 meters to get here.
It depends on what you're wanting out of the sport. I love the fact that young kids, I guess, look up to us, maybe not mainly me, but us as an elite group. And I love helping people. It's not easy, but I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Of course, yeah, pole vaulting is like absolutely so fun. I was talking to Paul Litchfield the other day, like an elite guy from Idaho State, and he was saying like every jump really is a gift. And so I sort of started looking at it that way too. Like every time you jump, it's just like, it's so fun and it's like limited.
But it's worth it, and you get to go to these awesome meets and meet the coolest people, and just vaulting is just fun.
So, and obviously you're still doing it, so the fun outweighs the extreme difficulty of our event, right?
Definitely.
Oh, absolutely. It's
10, like, by a long way.
Getting there's no easy part whatsoever.
Right.
Oh, it's so easy to look back and think of all the great times you had.
Yeah.
But the great times you had, easy, it just cracked me up.
Right.
It's
So
the hardest thing ever, but that's what makes it so good.
right, exactly.
Oh, yeah. If vaulting was easy, it wouldn't be fun. That's basically all that it comes down to.
That's the best response I've heard for that
Good.
question. If you could go back in time, in a time machine, what would you tell yourself as a young pole vaulter?
I would have tried to learn. I wish I would have tried to learn the event itself better while I was in high school. Like learn the physics and the technique of the event. Don't put the bar at 18 1/4. Put it at 18 1/2 inch so you could jump in the U.S. Championship while you're in high school.
I would go back and tell myself as a 13-year-old kid that it's not bad to have an 8-pack. It's not.
I would probably actually go back to my freshman year of college, because I struggled really badly my freshman and sophomore year. I would really say don't be stubborn. Like, don't be afraid to get over this mental block by getting on smaller poles. And I was just stubborn and thought, you know, well, I should be on this big pole, and then I pushed it and I couldn't, and my confidence was shot.
Well, I wouldn't tell myself to not give up, because I obviously have not given up yet,
Right.
so that's irrelevant.
Well, if I could go back in time, I would write all the Harry Potter books and make millions of dollars.
Oh, just for pole vault though.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
Just honestly, probably everyone says this, but I need reminders still. So I would just say, like, don't forget why you started pole vaulting in the first place. It's easy to get caught up in, like, you know, the stresses, the fears, the training, the trying to PR all the time, and you just forget to have fun sometimes.
You're going to remind young Mary Saxer to be fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yep, exactly.
Do not start dyeing your hair, because you will not be able to stop.
That's what you're going to tell your kid.
That's what I'm telling. If you ever have the urge to dye your hair, which you will, because I was there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Stay away.
Work on my takeoff and spend a lot of time mastering that, because that just kind of sets everything up, and stay healthy.
Work on those habits early, so that you don't build bad habits later on in life. Like my plant is kind of an example where like I've planted sort of, my plant's like the worst part of my vault, and I just, for some reason in high school, no one really corrected it, and then it just sort of stuck in college, and now it's like 8 years of bad habits.
I don't want to be that guy stuck on the sidelines, not improving. I'm going to take a vested responsibility in my own health.
Yeah, I was trying to just smudge out Pat Manson because he jumped 18 foot even, so I was like 18 and a quarter. And I remember the official saying, well, "You sure you don't want it at 550?" I didn't know what that was. I was in high school. I don't know what meters and all that crap is. So it's like, no, just put it at a quarter. And I got to Eugene for the junior nationals, and I was like, well, is there any way I can jump in the elite group? And they said, no, you're a quarter of an inch shy.
There's a few, but that's the big one.
That's the big one.
A little bit.
Probably most of the things I've said in the last few minutes here.
Your video, this video right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's
There,
easy.
I just helped you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
would just hand them this video or send them to the YouTube link and be like, watch this.
Watch this. I'm
And
talking
now
to you.
Do you have anything you just want to say to vlog kids, Team Hoot,
Kids.
anybody who's gonna watch this?
Okay, it's this one thing. Do whatever you want to do in life, or vaulting, or track, or bowling, and do it because it's fun. Do not do it for any other reason, for anyone else. Don't even do it for yourself. Do it for the idea of fun and living the life that you would want someone else to live, you would want your kids to live, you imagine your great-great-great-great-grandparents living. Do it for that idea, because everyone thrives and lives on that. Everyone wants that, so do it. Make it happen.
I'll high five to that.